Super Meat Boy. We said we were going to play more, and we're playing more.
We deliver.
We deliver meat. That's our new show.
Boy.
We don't play video games anymore. We deliver meat.
Hello, sir. You ordered
we beat the forest. Yeah,
Okay,
we're in
so
the hospital.
ground beef.
Didn't we beat some in the hospital too?
Yeah, I think we did. Just go to some level in there. Whatever.
I like Super Meat Boy.
Oh, we're at 4, aren't we? No, never mind.
I don't know. We're just gonna go to. I like playing Super Meat Boy because it's like.
I think we beat this one actually.
Did we?
It's not too hard. Okay.
I don't remember this one.
I do.
Okay.
From editing it.
Did we not beat it?
No, we beat this one.
Oh, okay.
So, Bryan, tell me a story.
Oh, a good story, huh? Come back to me. I'll figure something.
I'm just fucking up so hard today. Someone asked.
It's like you took a break or something.
I know. It's like I haven't played the meat in a while.
I played the meat last night.
He's talking about his penis.
Shit. I was like, I've got 20 minutes in between the time where I get off work and I need to go over to Matt and Bryan's house. And I was just like, I'm gonna play my meat. Oh shit.
All right, I think it's time to trade off.
No.
Failing
I'm gonna do
hard.
it. I'm gonna do it. I'm going too fast. That's my problem. I'm too quick for this game. That's the problem. I'm actually just too good. And the game is having trouble keeping up.
Oh, okay.
See,
Is that it?
I built up too much speed there.
You were
Hiram,
completely stopped.
Hiram, this feels like it would be up your alley. Did you watch those videos of that guy explaining how he does his run in Super Mario with the least amount of A button presses?
No, but that sounds incredible.
It's so amazing, and also the most absurd thing I have ever. To give you an example of one point of where it happens, he had to take a whole part of his video to explain half A button presses, which he utilizes in the run.
This is original Mario?
It's 64.
Okay.
And to get through one part using the least amount of A presses, he utilizes a technique where he unloads. While I'm explaining this. So you know those little kind of spidery enemies that are in 64?
Yeah.
He explains their. Oh, I remember because I beat this one.
Yeah. This is the last one we did, actually.
Yeah. He explains that the spider enemies have a radius in which they will lock onto Mario and then jump at him.
Right.
So utilizing a technique where he gets one to follow him and then goes to this door, he leaves the door, which deactivates the room.
Sure.
But everything is still inside so that
Here.
All right, I'm
Jesus
playing.
Christ.
That's not having it. So he deactivates the room, but the thing's still there. And then he moves into the targeting radius of that enemy. So it aims towards Mario. Then he goes back into the radius to respawn the room and causes it to jump. Then he despawns the room and then repeats that process so the enemy is infinitely gaining height. And then he does that to get it into another room to bounce, damage boost himself up onto this other part. And it's so complex and insane to just
no kidding.
To understand this guy spent so much time doing this. And it's definitely up your alley. I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
but,
you definitely should. That sounds incredible.
It's so absurd, and it just kind of blew up into people making fun of it in a way of just how complex these things are. And like he talks about like building up like infinite speed and like all this stuff, and it's crazy. It's just crazy.
Right.
And I definitely recommend it as a watch. But
there's like the things that people do in Mario 64 are pretty amazing. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. Like glitches and shit that people do. I feel like this guy floats or something.
Yeah, I think you have to hold,
No, you gotta tap, okay.
But it's crazy, and I was just like, I've been enamored with it. In the same way I'm like super enamored with TED Talks a lot. Of just like someone explaining something you're like super passionate about to the point where it's just like crazy fascinating. I forget what the record of like least amount of A presses to beat Super Mario is. I could look it up really fast, but
yeah, I didn't know that was even like a
the run takes really long.
I would imagine.
To do some of these tricks, but like time doesn't matter really. It's only about number of A presses.
I saw a video, I think it was like no kill Mario thing, except for the bosses.
That's cool, like a pacifist run.
Yeah. I posted a video. I can't remember what it was.
This is hard.
No kidding.
I should have given up earlier, Hiram. Should have been like, no, we'll just pass it to Hiram.
Dang.
Man.
Is this after the hospital?
This is the warp zone in that level
Oh, okay.
that we already beat. Might be giving up on it.
How do you give up on it?
Push start and quit.
Oh.
Especially now.
I'd like to give it a shot before you do that, though.
I mean, this... I could do this all night.
Woo! Like, woo! In this article I'm reading about the Super Mario 64 thing, he has mathematical equations he's written out to explain some things that are happening. Like, I'm showing Matt these pictures of, like, pieces of paper. Like, look at this, Hiram. Like, these are mathematical equations he's written out.
Handwritten.
Yeah, like handwritten mathematical equations to explain the math of something that's going to happen in this game so he can pull it up.
Wow.
It is
Did it.
nuts. It's so nuts. Like,
See, you got this, Hiram. Hiram.
My name is Hiram.
Oof.
Oh no. Oh no.
like let me read you an excerpt from some of his things. It's, I had been wondering if raising/lowering the water level could help me collect this star in 0 A presses.
Here you go, Brian. I died like a billion
Yeah,
times.
And then it suddenly hit me. What if I raise the water level to the maximum possible value?
Just please, me
That's
boy.
my Twitter going on. I theorized that if I did this, then the water level would actually overflow onto the lowest possible water level. Using hacks, I tested this and found it to be true. Consequently, I then raised the water level using a TAS until it reached a very special water level, which I'm naming the overflow water level, at which the water level oscillates between the highest water level and the lowest water level. I make use of this to ascend and descend in the town, therefore allowing me to collect the star in 0 A presses. And he goes into like, so if you consistently unload the town while the water is at the top of its cycle, then the water will gradually rise. That's what I do in the video. The water level is stored at 16-bit signed integer. Therefore, the maximum water level is 7FFX hex equals 0111, and then like into the binary, into the decimal.
Right.
It's so crazy, like how much math goes into this.
Oop.
And I've just been like fascinated.
He's getting into the actual programming of the game.
Yeah. This is an Excel spreadsheet that he used in a run where he cloned 63 Goombas just to be able to beat the level within as few jumps as possible. Like, it's seriously an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah,
like,
right.
jeez, it's crazy. I still can't find like the record of fewest A presses, but this article is like long and there's videos explaining it, and I definitely have to send it to you because it's fucking fascinating.
Yeah, that's like I would waste an entire day just reading that shit. You have to boost, Brian.
What is boost?
Trigger.
Son of a bitch. This whole time.
This whole time.
Just to be able to make that jump, you have to be doing a boost jump. Like here, you don't need to be boosting.
But I want to now.
Okay.
Now that I can be fast, I want to be fast at all times.
Beef fast. I want to beef
All right.
fast.
Well, do you want to continue dying a lot on the next episode?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. We'll see you on the next one, guys.
Welcome to the Super Meat Boy podcast. Next episode.
Hello, citizens. It's your buddy Hiram here. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Super Meat Boy, in which we mostly spent talking about the beating Mario 64 with the fewest A presses possible. And that made me wonder, have any of you ever given yourself some kind of crazy challenge in an old game that you loved in order to kind of make it fresh? Something like playing the original Zelda without getting the sword at the beginning, or I don't know, trying to speedrun something like Super Mario World or something like that. Let us know in a comment below if there's any weird challenges you've given yourself in a video game. Thank you so much for watching. Follow us on Twitter and subscribe and all that fun shit. Love you! See you next time.